It's been a very long time since I last played this part of the game, so I don't really remember.
We must not exhaust our supply.
Of it.
It is begun. Very well. Let's be wary. I shall do it. No! Run while you can. Very well. We must fight. Let us do it. Dance.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Can't you see me? I am an elf.
Ah, yes, I remember thee. Long ago, the elves roamed free, their numbers few and passing fast, until one eve we saw their last. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
It rhymes? 'Tis a rhyming tree. One can only imagine what manner of spirit is involved here.
And
I like
unless
that
thou
behind the
thinkst
tree.
it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
I would like to like to know more of this forest.
I can only speak to what a tree may see. It may not help you, but it is enough for me.
What happened here to make the forest like this?
A great war, perhaps. I cannot tell. I was not here when it befell. But many deaths here, all the same. And with the deaths, the spirits came. The spirits entered corpse and tree, and most went mad, as thou canst see. The forest had a spirit of its own, from back when its first seeds were sown. Perhaps she died of grief that day, or perhaps she simply went away. Or perhaps the wares are the ones to blame, for the day she left is the day they came.
Is there anything around here of note? Not really sure what that question means, but let's try and ask it.
Most of what was is overgrown, leaving only broken stone. Perhaps some ruins remain free of rot. I know not where, I see them not.
Why is it called the Brazilian forest exactly?
That is but a human name, one placed upon this land their claim. A claim they stole from ancient elves, whom they first killed, and were killed themselves.
There were elves who lived here?
It was the elves who planted the seeds, raised the forest, saw to its needs. But that was all so long ago. That they are dead is all I know.
Where can I find Witherfang's lair?
In the center of the forest the wares do dwell, or so go the tales my fellows tell. But they cannot be followed there. The forest doth protect the wares.
Why do the trees protect them?
Perhaps wares use magic to command the trees. All I know is they move as they please.
Is there any other way to get to the center of the forest?
Perform the boon as I ask, and I shall reward thee for the task. I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
An acorn?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
Very well, I will help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Stands in a funny way, I think. So many angry trees! Please go away! Severin, why do you keep dying? We start with him drinking this. And not dying. If I heal him.
Yes! This never goes like I planned!
Ow.
Just die already!
Run while you can!
It is not nice.
As you say.
Time to taste
Very well.
Hey, watch it! Not so fast!
It is begun. Tis a good day.
There you go. Finally. So we have to go find an acorn for the old tree. And I'm not sure where I'm going. Let's do this. This campsite appears remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and whole. Continue. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build into a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
How odd. A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets. Rather inviting, would you not say?
More suspicious than inviting. Yet, you get no hint of danger though. It strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues as to its nature. You look inside the tent and are surprised by how dry and cozy it feels. It is clean, but empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
The elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just seems so...
Okay, so you apparently did not get the rest of that scene. Not much happened. It ended up with all of us falling asleep, and then I woke up and there was this shade, and I killed it, and whoop-de-doo. East Brazilian forest. Oh, these are so lovely. I would love them to exist in the real world. They are so pretty. But if they ever did, they would have been extinct? Is that how you... you know, all dead. So it's beautiful. It's not horrid.
As you say.
It's like
Careful!
but yeah. Even though if they hadn't existed in the real world, I wouldn't get to see them because they would all be dead. By, you know, this time that I was born and stuff. It's this way. What? What is this?
Wait, We are back at the beginning of the path. The forest, it seems, does not wish us to reach wherever the path leads. How protective.
So, okay, I just got back from where I... Cool. Hello, trees. Please don't kill us. Don't do that! But now he's dying again. Stupid sucker. No health though. Okay, I'm almost
Very well.
So if we all attack the same way, it might go a little better. Ow. 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 Die.
It shall be done. Now we do battle! As you say.
Okay.
So if I probably stop Let's Playing, it's because my boyfriend and his friend gets home.
Oh, this should be good.
Jujutsu together.
Very well.
Yeah. So let's go soon. Ooh, a new thing. Yeah. Hello. Holla. Oh. Map. I have to look at the map. So I can't get that way. Let's just try going this way. It's Siamese!
I shall do it.
Oh, I'd be so silly. I'm sorry. Bad jokes. Hello, Mr. Hermit.
Oh dear. Not a werewolf, and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
What are you babbling on about?
Questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. Will it do the same for you? Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
You want me to answer a question?
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first?
Isn't that a question?
Would you know a question if it was asked?
I should certainly hope so.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be cautious. This is no ordinary madman. He has magic. I can sense it. Powerful magic.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Then, would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Do you have the Grand Oaks acorn?
Suddenly it all becomes clear. You here, that talking tree there, it all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh yes, what is your name?
You may call me, Angel Puss.
So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Who are you?
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
Who's they?
Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won. They will never find me. Never.
No, they will never find you.
And that's good. I like hearing that. Never find me. Never. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Where were you born?
I don't know, actually. I think it was in Denerim. I was born in the city of Denerim, actually.
So you say. Fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
I want to trade for the acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
I found some things in the forest.
Oh, yes. Many things are buried deep here. Treasures.
How about the silver ring I found in the ruins?
Eh? I once had a ring like that. This one's shiny still. Yes, I'll take... There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda,
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Let's see. Do you have a knowledge of the arcane arts?
Yes I do.
Ah, I knew that. Or did I? I forget now. But if you are a mage, that means that they sent you. Huh? Or does it? Drat. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
I should go.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
Okay.
As you say.
Let's stuff around.